What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Married to Kaiju, where I am the rudest, crudest way you will see Godzilla, Power Rangers, and other Toku properties reviewed, unboxed, and ultimately collected. Today, I'm just showing off a few things that I got in a box day, as well as some things that I just picked up at my local comic book store, which I am going to be doing the comic books first. I'll do a quick run through of those. I'm going live today, seeing if maybe anybody is going to jump on. So I'm going to go through the comics first to kind of give some people a chance to get in here, if anybody even does, and then show off some of the bigger goodies that I picked up. First off, in the comic book store, saw this on the shelf. What is this story of Godzilla? And it's by Penguin Workshop, and it's by a woman by the name of Sheila Keenan. I had not heard of this book, it's just, from what I can tell, just skimming through it, it's like a little quick history of Godzilla and it's his movies, and it looks like it's for kids or very young adults, which I think is really cool. Might be a great way to introduce a kid to Godzilla, and maybe even give them a little bit of information they might not have known. So I think it's really cool. And me being the completionist collector that I am, of course I had to get it. In no particular order, I'm just going to show these off. I got Godzilla vs. Power Rangers Part 2. I got this cover. This is issue 3. It's a pretty cool cover. Marvel reissued the first issue of their Godzilla comic, and here is a variant cover for it, which is pretty cool. Here is the original cover for it, and here is a holographic cover for it. So yeah, pretty cool. Had to pick those up. Picked up Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 121. This is the second to last of this run. Issue 122 will be the last, and then the one shot of Darkest Hour #1 will be the finale of the ongoing Power Rangers comics, which kind of bittersweet. I think maybe it's time. I think they milked a lot of stuff to death, but at the same time, it was great to see it all. So I'm pretty far behind on what the most current stuff is. I have a lot of catching up to do, but from what I've read, I like it. It's all right. Another cover of Godzilla vs. Power Rangers 2. I'm going to go through these kind of fast because who cares? Another cover, Godzilla vs. Power Rangers. And the sequel to Here There Be Dragons is Godzilla Here There Be Dragons Sons of Giants, issue 1. And I gotta sneeze. Godzilla Here There Be Dragons. Here's another variant issue, variant cover. And the newest ongoing Godzilla Skate or Die. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this. The completionist in me is why I picked it up. Here's another variant cover. But I don't know about skateboarders and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna love it. Best of Space Godzilla. And also at my comic book store, just sitting on the shelf, Brave Like Godzilla, a children's book. Pretty cool. Godzilla, Minya, Anguirus, Rodan, Mothra. On the back, we got Batra and Gabara. Looks like it's going to be an adventure book of being brave, of Minya trying to be brave. Oh, yeah. Cute. Yep, this way. So, yeah, that'll be cool. My wife and I are trying to have a kid, so when we do have a kid, it'll be a great story to read them. So those of you that know me know that I'm also a huge fan of Digimon. And at my comic book store, they had several of the original English Digimon mangas from 2002, 2003. And somebody must have turned them in, and like they must have sold them. because they are used. But I picked up issue 1 and issue 3 because I already had issue 4. So now all I'm missing is issue 2, which is super cool. So I was very, very happy about that. All right. So I also want to show off. I'm going to show this off. So I got this. This is actually from Amazon. It's a Agumon statue from Bandai. It's a Banpresto, which is super cool. That's the box, and here's the figure. It's pretty cool. I mean, like I just said, I love Digimon. So anything Digimon, I'm all about. I shouldn't say anything Digimon, but most anything Digimon, I'm all about. Especially the seasons 1, 2, 3. I do like 4. So yeah. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Moving on, I want to do a little thank you segment before I show off the last big thing. Those of you that have watched my videos have seen my buddy Onyx, my best friend Onyx, make some run-ins and do some surprise guest appearances on my show, which is awesome. Love him. Onyx is my dog, for those of you that don't know. And like I said, he's my best friend, so it's cool that he hangs around me so much. And one of my listeners, one of my fans, one of my friends, TYLER PACANA, Tyler, I hope I'm saying your name right, was so kind. He sketched up my dog Onyx as a kaiju, and he messaged it to the Monsters with Attitude email, and gave it to me, what have you. And I just thought it was the coolest thing, and I showed it to my wife, and she was like, oh my god, that's amazing. So we actually went and got I went and got a magnet made of the picture, and then I also got it blown up and turned it into a poster, a little 12 by 17 poster, which will fit perfectly on my wall with all of these, because these are about 11 by 17, so it's like right there. Let me turn this. Yeah, it's so cool. I absolutely freaking love this. It's so cool. Onyx is like my wife and I's world, so because we don't have any kids right now. So yeah, this is awesome, Tyler. Truly, this is the coolest gift, one of the coolest gifts anyone has ever gotten me, from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of my wife's heart. Thank you so much. We love it, we adore it. That was so incredibly kind of you. And I could not possibly say thank you enough. So thank you, Tyler. And man, it means the world, truly. So thank you so much. And I hope all of you guys like that. And you will be seeing it. He will be going right in line over here with the other pictures and stuff. Or maybe I'll put him like right in front of me so I can always see him. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, Tyler, thank you so much. All right, moving on to the last order of business here that I want to show off is the big guy, and the reason why we're all here. I recently got the X Plus Godzilla, the 30 centimeter -1. This is the Rick version, and it looks awesome. I already opened them, so that way I could show them off. Here we go. So here is the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla -1. Great figure, awesome. Love the detail. All the keloid scars, I believe is how you pronounce it. The growths on them, the scars, the keloid scars, but also just like the scars of battle, like on his chest and face. Is beautiful. The blue on his spines looks exactly like it did in the movie, which is super cool. The spines are actually kind of sharp, which is neat. They are like a translucent vinyl, So they're very thin. I would say that they're very fragile. I would not bend them too much. They do have a little bit of give for sure, but I do think that they will snap if you push too hard. But it is a great figure, and I'm going to put him here and turn my camera so we can see him a little bit. So I think it would be easier for me to do it like this. So yeah, here he is. Fantastic figure. And I don't know if you guys can see in here the back of his mouth and his tongue is also painted blue, like he's charging up, and also those like those flaps of skin, I guess technically, like maybe like where his like cheeks would be, that whole kind of hold his jaw together. They're also painted blue, and to kind of show that, you know, that charge, that radiation, that fire in the back of his throat, which is super cool. There you guys go. You guys can see better what I'm talking about now. The color looks great. You can really see the blue now in that lighting. It is a great figure. I really hope most of you were able to here, let me turn up the light a little bit. I hope most of you guys were able to pick this up. I definitely think you will not be disappointed with it. I like that they did the whole tail. That's really nice. I guess that's too bright now. Sometimes, you know, when it comes to certain figures, they will kind of skimp out and not really do the tail very well as far as paint scheme and stuff, but this looks very good. And over here, you can see the end of the tail. Here's that one right here that kind of pops up. That is my one complaint. I do wish that the final kind of like hook spike that kind of comes out was definitely a little bigger. So let me turn the camera again. I don't know if you guys can see here, but the middle spikes are out like that. You know how when he's charging, they and then they slam back down. The middle ones are out, but I do wish that it was a little bit more, and I wish that these back here were out more. And I understand that they didn't do that because they probably just repainted, excuse me, the standard version. However, I think they could have gotten away with it pretty simply because they could have used the whole same tail as the standard version and just put in, because it almost looks like most of these, no, maybe they're not separate pieces. Looks like maybe some of them might be though. I don't know. That's just my one nitpick on it, I would say, is that I do wish that the spikes that were out just a little bit more, and I wish more of them were, to kind of give it that charging look that we saw in the movie. But other than that, I think it's great. He's a chunky boy, that's for sure. But he kind of was in the movie though, so great figure. Let's see. Yeah, the spines, I don't know, you guys can kind of, they do, there is some give to it. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words today, which is great. However, I wouldn't bend them too much, because I do think that they will probably snap, which would be super annoying. Other than that, I can't see anything besides those minor nitpicks of wishing that the spikes were out a little bit more on the ones that were, and the ones that aren't, wishing that they were out. I don't really have too many complaints with that. Again, that the hook hook spike kind of thing at the end of the tail. I think that would have been cool. But other than that, beautiful figure. If you guys haven't got it and you're waiting for all the reviews, from what I've seen so far, it's been generally positive. I shouldn't say generally, I should say everything I've seen so far has been pretty positive. But it's excuse me. It's a beautiful figure. I'm super happy that I got it. It's definitely not a regretted purchase by any means. And if you do have a chance, I would pick it up probably sooner than later, because I have a feeling that this is going to be popular with people that have not bought it already. They're going to probably pick it up at G Fest or whatever. And I could see the aftermarket pricing going a little high on it. So I would definitely pick it up for sure. Great figure and a great representation of minus Goji or Nega Goji. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for today. Just kind of wanted to show off those comics, the manga, the thank you to Tyler. Tyler, you are thebomb.com. I wanted to show off the X Plus minus Goji. Oh yeah, Agumon. I don't know why I'm so tired. I only literally yawn when I do these streams. I don't know, every time. But so yeah, that'll do it, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. If you guys haven't already, please comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. As always, you can find me every day on the Monsters with Attitude Facebook groups, as well as YouTube channels, where we are interviewing several guests all the time. We've interviewed Stephanie Nadolny, the voice actress of Gohan and Kid Goku and Dragon Ball. We've had Linda Miller, who was in King Kong Escapes. We've had Alan Henry, who was the motion capture actor of Kong in the MonsterVerse films, as well as Scar King in the newest Godzilla Kong movie. We've had John Bellotti. We've artist extraordinaire, creator of Kaiju Brooklyn. We've had Tom Whalen, Dope Pope, many others. I don't want to name everybody because I will forget people and that'll just be rude. But we've had so many great opportunities to talk to so many different people. So if you guys are a fan of interviews and things of that nature with people that you may have grown up on, make sure you follow the Monster with Attitude. Facebook groups, Twitter, all that stuff right down there at the bottom. And most importantly, the YouTube pages. So until next time, guys, thank you all for the love and support. Take care of yourselves and each other. God bless.